Welcome to another new player video guide. This one will be about character attributes and what each stat means. We will start with power. Power affects how hard you can hit an opponent, and you can find this in the most builds, including support builds. Next up is toughness. This one affects how much damage reduction you get. The base stat is 1000 at level 80. Keep in mind that in most raid wings, bosses attack the player with the highest toughness. Vitality is next. Vitality increases your health pool. This is very useful for necros as this affects their shroud. As for everyone else, it means you can take more hits before you go down. Base stat is also 1000 at level 80. Precision is the second damage attribute and affects your critical strike chance. The higher it is, the higher the chance to crit. Some classes reach the 100% crit cap easier than others. Next up is Ferocity. This one is very important for the power or hybrid DPS builds as it affects how hard your critical strikes hit. Next we have condition damage, which is the main attribute if you're doing a condition damage build. In normal MMO language, this is the damage over time or dot build. But you also need the next attribute in order to do decent damage, which is called expertise. Expertise affects how long your conditions or dots are. The higher the value, the longer they stay on the enemy. Concentration. This is the most important attribute for support builds as it affects how long boons last on you and allies. Healing power. This, as the name implies, affects how much healing output you have. The higher this is, the better. And the last one is Agony Resistance, which is only used in fractals and it affects how much agony damage you can take from some mechanics. You need 150 Agony Resistance to mitigate most of the damage up to fractal level 100. The weapons, armor and trinkets come with 3, 4 or all stats at a time and have specific names. The most common are Berserker with power, precision and ferocity used for power DPS builds. Viper with power, precision, condition damage and expertise used for condition DPS builds. Celestial, which has all the stats but at a lower value than normal combinations. This is used for hybrid builds or open world builds most of the time. Diviner with power, precision, ferocity and concentration used for power DPS support builds. Harrier with power, healing power and concentration used for healing support builds. And in End of Dragons a new attribute combination was added that created the condition DPS support build called Ritualist, which has vitality, condition damage, concentration and expertise. You can see that there are multiple attribute combinations. There are some used mostly in PvE or others mostly used in War vs World depending on what you need to do. You can check out any class build video to find out what you need depending on how you want to play. But I recommend to do this after you reach level 80 because while you're leveling up the mobs do not hit that hard and you'll waste money trying to buy or farm that gear. And it becomes obsolete after 5 or 10 levels. If you want to see more content like this, please let me know in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed the video, please click the like and subscribe buttons.